So begins the Catskill 9 overnight. Started a little after 3. Just getting on the trail, only a couple cars in the parking lot. Going over toward Table, I'll set up camp there, and then I will head down to, head up or over whatever to Peekamoose. And so start at 3 o'clock. Doesn't leave a ton of time, but should be fine. So, time to get a little water. Try not to scoop any bugs up with it, and try not to fall in. Oh, pretty flat over there. Put your tent right near the stream. A little fire ring. Not really a big fire person, but hey, to each their own. Hike your own hike, right? With the bladder back here, it just pulls all the weight and pulls the pack back off your back. So I'm gonna put it up top, and hopefully that cap will stay on and I won't start pouring water all over myself and my pack. There's a lot of campsites around this little area down here by the stream. I guess a lot of people come in from Denning Road. It's a much shorter way. It's probably a shorter way to do the 9 as well, but I don't know. I just went from Slide because why not? So, Slide Mountain parking lot, counterclockwise loop continues on. Earlier, I had my first experience of losing the cap, or having the cap open up on the water bladder, and all of a sudden it felt like rain. Like, why is it only raining on my right side? No. And this is why you should always consult a map before getting almost 2 liters of water quite a few 100 feet ago. So here I am at the lean-to, and I was thinking, kind of rather sleep in a tent because of bugs and stuff, so it's a nice lean-to though, right? But look at all the ground around it. Not too good. Not too good. But the lean-to itself, lean-to itself looked great. Everything looked nice. Everything looked great. Until, not so great. But, look at what we have here. There is a freaking tent platform. Oh yeah. A very nice thing for friends to do. And I will definitely respect his memory. Setting this Durston tent up on a platform, a little tricky, but hopefully it'll work. I've done it when I did the mass section on the AT by using these little shepherd hook tent stakes, because they can slide in the cracks in between the wood on the platform. All right, now that camp is fully set up, time to head up the mountains. This is the upper viewpoint on Table. I'm at 3784. Oh man. Yeah. Looks like it's going to be a rainy evening. Well, there have been about 3 or 4 herd paths going off towards it's Lone Mountain, which is the next one, I guess. So, I don't know. This one right here seems to be the closest to what I have on the map. So I'll probably come back down to this one, which is just before we start dropping down between Table and Pikamoose. So hopefully it'll be the right one tomorrow. So I don't know. Off to Pikamoose. Yep. This is more like my hiking style. And there you go. What a view. All right. Let's let that get going. Tonight will be some couscous and dehydrated beef. Oh man, there you go. There we have it. Dinner. And so begins day 2. We had a visitor at camp last night. A bear came in around 2 a.m., a little bit after maybe, and really did not want to leave. I heard some breathing right next to my tent. And I had taken a full Ambien and even Benadryl just so I could breathe a little easier. And, you know, I felt like it was a dream. I didn't really know what the heck was going on. Then I realized it was a bear right next to me. So I yelled. Didn't really seem to pay attention much. Then a guy in the lean-to goes, "Hey, what's going on? What is that?" I said, "It's a bear." Well, that thing did not leave. And I heard a couple like real loud huffs outside my tent. And I was trying to make noise and bang on the side of the tent and stuff, shake the tent. And I wasn't sure what that was. Well, then a little later, you know, it kind of went away into the woods, but it just never left. Then a little bit later, the guy at the lean-to says, "Hey, is that you?" I said, "No." It's right behind the lean-to. It's scratching on the lean-to. I was like, "Oh shit." Then he said he saw his eyes glowing in the headlamp. So I get my headlamp out. I get outside the tent. The thing was about 5 feet from the lean-to, staring at it. Not really concerned at all about us, but it was kind of annoyed. Then I hear a big, like, loud huff, and it lunged one quick shot towards the lean-to. Gave him a little baby bluff charge. That was concerning, but eventually, after, oh God, had to be 45 minutes, it finally left. So, yeah. Oh man, welcome to the Catskills. So anyway, that was our bear adventure this morning. Now I am making my way back up Table for the 3rd time in 12 hours. And then the bushwhack will begin. Here's the morning view from Table, upper viewpoint. So yesterday, at first, I thought, oh yeah, those mountains are the ridge when I was down lower. That's what I'm going to walk across the spine of. And I look over and see all these. When I got here, and I said, oh no, that's where I'm going to be going. That's not where I'm going to be going either. Not even close. It's in the opposite direction. I take a left off the trail. So I was all sorts of confused. Anyway, beautiful morning, very humid, but nice and comfortable temperatures, and this should be an interesting day. So yeah, let the games begin. Getting from Table to Lone is not too bad, and decent herd path. One little cliff section to go through, but it was easy enough. The only thing that's a little tricky on spots like that today is that it's really wet. But yeah, other than that, we're good. Lone Mountain. Here we are. Sweet. What a nice day to hike in the woods. All right, that one took a little bit more work than the first. Oh man, the trail kind of like disperses, disappears, reappears. It was something, but made it to Rocky. Definitely gonna have to pay a little bit closer attention to the map, or maybe the trail just kind of disappeared there. But I don't know how popular it is to go over to Balsam Cap from here, so it might be a little trickier, but I just keep an eye on the map and the trail that I plotted out already and stick to it. So I had to pop over here for this little viewpoint, kind of see. I believe that's coming up. I don't know which one that is. I'm not even gonna guess anymore. But yeah, I have to get back on the trail, and just want to stop and see this, see some blue skies, sort of. This is beautiful. It smells great too. Gotta love it. It's actually a followable trail, which I have not really had much of since leaving Lone. Like, okay, looks like I'm up at the top of Balsam Cap, and yeah, lots of balsams. There was a little bit of a trail to follow up here, and here we go. There is register, or whatever you call it, number 3 on the day. It is a beautiful Friday. I am sweaty as can be, but it's time to go hit Friday Mountain, or Friday whatever, on a Friday. Gorgeous Friday, no less. Having a blast, getting a little scraped up, but well worth it. Great time. Well, there were reports of bad blowdown on Friday, and Friday Mountain, not the day Friday, that being today. But anyway, yeah, that's kind of the shit they were talking about. But I think so many people do this that it's not going to be too bad. So the reports of lots of blowdown on Friday were not unfounded. Once you get up near the top, it was like crawling up and over one tree after another, going around stuff, but it wasn't hard. It was just significant. So here we go on this now cloudy, no view Friday. Here is Friday, baby. When I remember doing this back in the 90s, when I really didn't find any trails at all, I had memories of just thwacking through all this crazy balsams and everything and just trying to fight my way through. Well, this is on a trail, so you can imagine this is kind of a trail, going through that and that for miles. It was rough, but hopefully this trail will continue enough that I will be able to weave my way through this nonsense and get over to Cornell. Kind of an otherworldly scene in here. It's still, it's quiet, no animals making noise. Pretty cool. All right, back on the trail. I came out through these little spot in the rocks. There's got to be a better way to come through, but hey, it worked. Here come the clouds coming through. I'm at the first viewpoint of Cornell, looking back at Slide, so that will be the last big climb of the day. Really the only big climb of the day. The day has been great. It's been a little of everything, so now it's going to be just straight hiking. Love it. So this is the top of Cornell, and it looks like this must have been a popular camping spot. Very illegal, of course, above 3,500 feet, not far from the trail. Well, here I am in the middle of the Cornell Crack. There's my poles. They're pretty vertical right now. It's a steep little scramble through a little crack in the cliff. Sometimes it's just easier to do that. So, Cornell Crack going down. And Cornell Crack looking back up. There you go. Fun little spot. Not too bad with the pack even. So here I am on Wittenberg with its usual spectacular views of the Catskills. One of the nicer spots, but not today. Not today. Oh man. As I decided it was time to take a break, I went to get stuff from my pack. And looks normal from here, right? Nope. My sit pad. The sit pad I used for the last, I don't know how many years. Gone. Somewhere in the woods along the way. So over my shoulder is a staple of Catskills hiking, the 3,500 foot sign. There's one on, I believe, every trail once you get above 3,500 feet to let you know no camping. Unless it's winter. So, yeah, that means I am now on my way between Cornell and Slide, and I really hope there's water. Some of the nice piney sections in between Slide and Cornell. Pretty hiking. And coming up on lots of camping areas. So, I don't know what that'll be like, if anybody will be there or not. I have not seen a single person since I left camp. Well, as they say, desperate times call for desperate measures. And this is what was in the trail guide as the spring. So, we just scoop and scoop and count on the filter to do the rest. So yeah, for people who don't hike much or are a little nervous, I could see where that would give them pause. But it's pretty mellow. Let's see if I can keep trekking poles in one hand, the camera in the other. Yeah, here we go. There we go. And just boom, you go right up the crack, or you just walk the ledge and go around. So, yeah, not much to it. And yep, more scrambly stuff. Such a fun side of the mountain. Way better than the other side of Slide, which is honestly kind of boring. So, if camping in between Slide and Cornell, with all those campsites, there's a couple springs down below, but about 3881, so just below the top of Slide, you can take a nice break, and then boom, what a view. Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. That is absolutely breathtaking. Love it, love it, love it. And you can see the whole of the Devil's Path, Indian Head, Twin, Sugarloaf, Plateau, Hunter. I'm not sure if that's Westkill over there or if that's, and then behind that you've got Black Dome and Blackhead. I think Thomas Cole must be hidden, but the water at this spot is flowing nicely and more importantly, crystal clear, ice cold. Wow. Beautiful. Here's the Burroughs plaque. Top of slide. All right. Looks like my climbing for the day is pretty much done. And I saw a couple at one of the little ledges down below. They're the only people I've seen all day. Here I am, top of slide. Highest peak in the Catskills. One of two 4,000 foot peaks not in the Adirondacks, Hunter being the other. And yeah, this is it. Nobody. This is downright civilized. Detour. Yeah. Yes. Yes. This is one of the best views in the Catskills. Spectacular. So I've now hit the link up with the Curtis Ormsby Trail. I'm going to go down this regular slide trail, just, I don't know, because. So there you go. 3.8 from Wittenberg. And here is the long path sign. So there you go. And Denning parking area, which is a popular spot to park to do all those 9 peaks. I don't even know if many people do it, but yeah. So there we go. I'm just gonna boogie down the slide path, 2.1 to the car, and that's about it. Nothing too exciting this part of the trail, so it's been a great day. This is how you get down a mountain a little bit more efficiently. Take the nice easy path, jog a little bit.